Hey, welcome to Harland Collier, live in the city centre of Liverpool. You'll have to excuse the attire, it's the end of the day and we're working late tonight, so it's switched into comfier workwear. Right, we've got a bespoke wedding at the weekend. We have handmade an incredible three-piece suit for a chap, but he wants cloth-covered buttons, so we've only got the buttons to go pretty much now. We've got to do a full press of the suit tomorrow. Right, so let me show you what we're doing with the cloth buttons. He'll be down in about an hour, this chap, so I'm going to show him cloth buttons and velvet buttons, which one are going on his suit. Quite subtle, a lot subtler than a normal horn button. Horn, of course, not plastic. Right, so first thing, there's the velvet. From Scabal, unbelievable, beautiful velvet, some of the best you can get. Scabal is a top name in the cloth industry, so let's make our buttons. First thing, cutting a little disc, and these are the buttons called 22 line, different sizes. 22 line is cuff size. So, cuff buttons. First, cutting a disc of velvet, on it goes. Razor sharp cutter, cut the disc. Expensive cloth, so let's get the most we can. Let's be as economical and efficient as we can. Get my face as well. Got my face now? Yeah, sorry. So, cutting a disc. That's a lovely little disc of navy midnight blue velvet. Into this little contraption, push it down. Cleo's with us tonight, so it's my 3-year-old daughter, Cleo. So we've got the velvet pushed into its nice little snuggly home. Actually, I've done something wrong there, so let's put the top. Now, if it wasn't such a thick cloth, if it was a lightweight mohair, quite a porous cloth, you put a little liner on it. We don't need to do that with velvet because it's nice and thick and close pile, it's not going to show through. So push this down and it goes. I'm just doing this, Cleo. Let me just speak to everyone to show them how to make the buttons. This little thing on there, and then this is the back of the button. The back of the button drops into this. In it goes. Want a close up on that, Reese? In you go. Then, so we've got the velvet, we've got the button top, we've got the button base. Carefully onto there. And then some force. Velvet button. Check that out. And that is 3. So we've got buttons on the waistcoat, buttons on the cuffs, fastening buttons. Come down and let me show you the jacket that they're on. I'm going to come and look at this jacket. Let's come and have a look at the jacket. Back scenes here. This is the director's cut backstage footage. That's the waistcoat. Like I said, this is going to get a full press tomorrow. All bespoke, handmade. Kind of thing that if it was on Savile Row would cost you £6 at least. It's not that price up here. And there's the jacket. Bit of a mod, this chap. So velvet collar. That's the velvet we've just done the buttons out. Velvet turn back cuffs. All handmade, hand finishing on the lapel here. Gone for a nice purple lining. The lining is the one bit of the suit which isn't a natural fibre. It's a Cupro, it's a man-made fibre, but you could put silk in there. Very luxurious, but not very robust. So you go with, it's the one bit which is like I said, a man-made fibre. The cloth, the buttons, the canvassing inside, all natural sort of products, horsehair, cotton. This is a merino wool, and yeah. So angle pockets, one out breast welt. I'm just going to put two, actually let's do this. I'm going to put the buttonholes in now on machine. Now, you could make a case for we should have hand buttonholes in here, but we're going to put them in by machine because it's still a quality machine, this, and it does do a lovely, nice machine buttonhole. You're probably looking at a machine here that's at least 60, 70 years old. Now, I've marked them earlier, machine's on. You do it on the reverse side. There's my marks there for the two buttons. In she goes. Oh, that's come out nice. Sometimes with an old machine like this, a bit like my car, 1972 Lotus, it takes a bit of care. It takes a bit of warming up, and you've got to treat it. You've got to treat it, you know, carefully with a bit of like a lovely glass of red wine or something. You know, appreciate it, stroke it, and it'll work for you. So, of course, the other analogy would be a woman, but you know, in this day and age, we're not going to go there. So, let's just do the other buttonhole because it's an SB2 notch, which means single-breasted two-button notch lapel. That's the short terminology, though. SB2 notch. That's fine. There we go. Buttonhole. So I'll punch through these now, and let's go up to the punch. Talking about the SB2 notch lapel, on the waistcoat we've gone with the shawl lapel. Shawl, notch. This will be given a full brush down as well. Let's punch the hole in. Hey, you alright?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, good. Ready to